Hey y'all, today I want to do a channel shout out to Prophetic Encouragement. Yes, she has been a viewer of mine for quite some time, and the Holy Spirit said, go over there and look at her channel. And I was so surprised to see that she does just that. She gives you an encouraging word, she does live, and you all, I want y'all to take a sneak peek of her content. Why don't y'all go on over there and meet Tremaine?
Oh, there you are. Good morning. Listen, I want to let you know, you're not going to give up and you're definitely not going to quit today. Isn't it the same thing? Oh, well, it sounded good. Sounded cute. So that's all I have to say. All right, toodaloos. Carry on.
So again, y'all, go over there and show Prophetic Encouragement Tremaine some love. Be sure to comment, like, and most importantly, subscribe. All her info and links will be in the description box below. Thank you so much, and on to today's video. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? I hope everybody had an awesome weekend. As I said, y'all, your girl had to work. Yeah, when I say I worked all weekend, yeah, 8 hours on Saturday, 8 hours on Sunday. And so when I finally wound down about 6:30 last night, I was just done, right? Done. But it feels so good to be ahead. Don't it feel good when you're ahead at work? Oh, that's the best feeling. But anyway, I just wanted to pop in and say, hey, I hope everybody have an awesome and productive week. It's going to be another busy one. But y'all, I meant to tell y'all, last week I had a lot of stuff going on at the house where different people were coming in and out. Well, the electric company came twice because I told y'all I'm getting a street light installed. I call it a London fog light. Yeah, it's one of those tall black poles with the decorative at the top. I mean, it's only like $5 more a month for that style, and you're actually just leasing it. But anyway, so they had to come and do all that and spray the yard so they can flag it for, any other wires that are running underground. And so all that set up. And then as part of my, I'm sure some of your electric companies, no matter where you reside within the United States, they have what they call now these little added side coverages. And so one of the things that I signed up for was the outside and inside wiring. So what that means is if you ever decide you want to change out your light fixtures, whether it's outside or inside, let's say you want to get another ceiling fan, another chandelier. Well, it costs money unless you know how to do it, or you have an electrician or via husband or via cousin Ray Ray. You have to pay somebody to come out and take out the old, put in the new. Well, it's I think $9 a month. So all you have to do is call. Now there is an allowance. Now, I mean, you can't, there is an allowance per year, but for the most part, you call your electric company if you've signed up for that program and it's a monthly fee. And they'll come out, they'll contract it out to a outside electric company, and they'll come and change out your fixtures, whether it's a chandelier outside, like I said, those type of things. But of course, people that's getting their lights and power cut on, of course, you have to call your electric company to do that. But anyway, little stuff that you want done around the house, you just call them up because you pay that fee, and they'll come out and they'll, put in a new ceiling fan, take out an old ceiling fan, put up a new one, whatever. So anyway, so I had to call because, like I said, when they came and power washed my house, and then about maybe a month ago, I had my HVAC system service. They go out there and clean it and all that good stuff. And so I did that last month. So they have to use electricity. Well, anyway, for whatever reason, my outside outlets were not working. And I'm like, what? I do what? So I was talking to a coworker, and she said, well, why don't you check your reset? You know how on your outlets in home, you got a little green and red button you can push if something trips. Well, I didn't realize that they were the same for the outside ones, because all my electrical outlets are covered. So anyway, I thought, well, they don't have that on the outside. And anyway, so that electrician came, and I walked him around the house, and I said, hey, my outside outlets are not working. And he walked right up to it. He said, oh, you'd have to push the reset. Well, the outside outlets, they don't have a red, well, on my house, they don't have a red and green little reset button. It's clear. I mean, not clear, but it's the same color as the outlet, except that beige color. So I didn't even see that little slit in between, where you stick in your electrical cord of whatever you're going to use. I didn't realize, y'all. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was in between. You ever been so embarrassed and so like, duh? But anyway, so he said he pushed it in. He said, He said, and so when he pushed it in, the little light came on. And he took his little electrical prong thing and stuck it in to make sure everything was, there wasn't no electrical problem. First, he checked the electricity box first, he did all that first. Then we walked around to the different outlets, and he checked every last one of them. I think I got like 8 on the outside. But anyway, so everything, all of them were reading perfectly. He said, yeah, anytime that ever happens again, he said, because when people use your outside outlets, people doing work on your house and stuff like that, he said that, hey, sometimes that can occur. It can trip for whatever reason. Or if you have a power outage, and sometimes those things will trip. Just depends. So I said, okay. And that's all he had to do. So now I know, lesson learned, ladies, for us who don't know this type of stuff. And look, my dad is probably looking down saying, girl, are you yeah, because my dad also was an electrician, but anyway. So I learned that. And I also learned too that I have a plug on the back of my house, right on the side of my house, my house is already wired for a generator. So the guy, the electrician here, he said, well, because again, as we're walking around the perimeter of the house, like I said, mine are covered. They've got a big old plastic cover over them. So I thought all of them were the 2 electrical plugs where you can plug stuff in. So when we got to that one, I said, well, look, I don't like to hover around people when they're working. I said, but as a homeowner, I want to learn and know all this stuff. So as we're walking around, he showed me where, yeah, you've got this outlet here. And it's like a big old black round looking plug. And he said, yeah. He said, did you build this house? I said, well, no. He said, well, whoever built this house, whoever the, former owners were, they had this specifically installed so they must have had a generator on the house. I said, that's funny you mentioned that, because I had thought about, later down the road purchasing a generator, because I was here when Florida friend hit, and honey, this was way back in the maybe early 80s. No, early 90s. And honey, we always running around here, didn't have electricity for almost 2 to 3 weeks. Oh, it was horrible. But anyway, I thought about the thing. I said, man, really? I said, that is so awesome. He said, yeah, you're good to go. He said, so if you ever wanted to get a generator hooked up to your house, you've already got the plug. He said, and that right there is a savings. People don't realize when they want to have, like, he said, for instance, people that want to have jacuzzis hooked up to their houses, or not necessarily hooked up to their houses, but to plug in that outside jacuzzi or hot tub, if you will, you've got to have a special type of outlet. He said, and so you're already wired for that, so you can have those type of things. He said, so you're good to go. I said, Lord, see, and look, again, y'all, this is house talk. That's why I said, it's so exciting to find out those type of things, because who knew? I didn't know that. Didn't know that. So it's good to go out and inspect your house, because you never know what special gems you'll run up on and find. So anyway, that was something interesting I learned last week. So me and that electrician guy, nice old Southern country man, and we just jaw-jacked for a good, 15 minutes, and he really gave me, and I almost started crying when I got back on the inside. I said, my daddy, because whenever I moved, it just depends on wherever you moved. Your dryer plug might be different. So my dad, I think in two or three places I've moved in over my lifetime, my dad had to change out the plug that goes on the dryer, because wherever I went to, it was a different daggone outlet, And my dad would come over there and rewire the back of my dryer cord so it would fit the wall outlet for wherever, I moved to. And I thought about that. I said, you know what? I know if my dad was here whenever I got this house, he probably would have walked and did all of that and just told me all that stuff. But anyway, nonetheless, Daddy, I hear you. You sent whoever you need to send. The Lord sent who he needed to send to sort of educate me on the different outlets. But like I said, that's a lesson learned. And hey, who knew? I know now. See, knowledge is power. So anyway, so we laughed about that. He said, ma'am, please don't feel bad. He said, you don't realize how many men and women, that's not their line of work. So that's why they call the electrician. But you'd be surprised how many people that I've had to show that to. Because like I said, I'm familiar with the ones on the inside of the house where you have to, and they're normally in the bathroom. And then they have it, labeled the black and red, But anyway, y'all, like I said, it's applicable to your outside outlets too. Anyway, so shame on you, Tanya. But I know now. But anyway, so I got a few things going on this week. I'm back on company mode. Got some company coming throughout the week. And probably going to do something with my family this weekend. They don't know it yet, but I'm thinking about doing some kind of chicken something. Yeah. Don't quite know yet, but some chicken, some kind of chicken recipe, maybe. But outside of that, there's somebody out there doing something. I keep hearing some tapping. That's why I keep looking over there, y'all. Sound like it's right in my backyard, but I know it's not. But anyway, let me get ready to do the do. Y'all, I got up this morning, walked, got my walk on, got my sweat on, cooled down, and y'all, it feels good to take a hot shower. And this is going to get dressed for the day. But I'm going to pick me up some more of these little loungers I got from Rainbow. They're so nice and comfy, and they wash very well. Don't sleep on Rainbow, y'all. It washes. Okay, you hear it? Yeah. I don't know if y'all hear. My neighbor is out early already. He's converting the back of his house into a screened in sunroom. It's gonna be really nice. And honey, he's doing it himself because he realizes, just like me, honey, these contractors are building home subdivisions because of this housing market. It's hard to get somebody to come to your house and build anything because they're taking these big contract jobs, and and that's understandable. But anyway, so like I said, if it don't happen this year with my gazebo, it is what it is. Maybe I thought about this. I said, maybe by that time the price of lumber will go down. See, I thought about that because lumber, when I tell y'all, the price of lumber, it ain't as high as it used to be, but it's still up there. And I thought, you know what? Probably I could have got my gazebo built for about no less than about $2,000. Baby, no, it's the price is probably almost double to triple now, that price. But anyway, so I said, well, you know what, Lord? All is well. I still go back there and enjoy, sit back there and talk to my neighbors over the fence. When I have company, we'll sit out there. I'm still enjoying my two little two-seater out there. But anyway, but yeah, y'all know, not much of nothing. Y'all know I like to jaw jack. But anyway, yeah, I got a few little projects around here I'm gonna do. They're just my own little tiddlywinks. Nothing really to share or record. But what I am gonna do, probably either tonight, I'm going to do some meal prepping and cook some more fish. I'll do salmon and I'll do some chicken breast and vegetables. I'm going to do some meal prepping. So I probably will record and share that because I know a lot of you are interested in what I eat, and I'm just going to make it easier for myself. I was going to do it yesterday, but like I said, yesterday I was tired, mental, brain tired from working. And I thought, you know what? I need to go ahead on and make it easier on myself. I'm going to do what they call a Kardashian salad, a salad that the Kardashians like. And it's really actually kind of healthy. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to get the stuff for that. So I got an Instacart waiting to hit send. So I'll do an Instacart this week. I'll share how I'm going to do that salad. And I may put that salad on the my cooking channel. But you know how I do snippets. So I'm going to share a little bit of my meal prepping and again, get that done for the week. So by the end of the week, I already have the meat done. I can just go because I'm going to be sticking and moving this week. And that's it and that's all, y'all. That is it and that's all. But anyway, I've got a couple of journalings I'm going to upload that I just hadn't had time to edit and all that good stuff. I so enjoy that. Let me tell y'all something. That has been so soothing to me. It's just, it's, and when you're journaling and doing junk journaling like that, you do what you want to do. I mean, it's for yours to see. I mean, I'm just sharing with you all just in case anybody else is inspired to do that. And it's just so soothing. It really is. It causes your creative juices to flow. Anyway, but other than that, y'all, that's it. That's all. I'm still abiding in the vine. I'm going to probably do a live this coming up Saturday over there on Abiding in the Vine. Also, let me shout out a channel. Her name is Tremaine. She is a viewer of mine, and she also talks about and shares about the goodness of God. And just I want to uplift, us kingdom building mindset people who love God, who have made a choice to say, Lord, here am I. I may not have a crowd of 10 million. I might not even have a crowd of 100. But those who you assign to hear what I'm saying and talk about my Heavenly Father, I think we should support. So anyway, I'm going to put her channel link and info in this video. And please go over there and support her. Let her know your girl, Lady T, sent you. And again, it's all about being, again, when we talk about don't forsake the assembly of the brethren and your sisterin. That's how we can assemble. We can, I look at it like this. Think about if you have a video and you're talking about the goodness of God, or you're just talking to people in general, and you do a video, and let's say 100 people watch that video. Think about that. Think about just right here in my setting. I'm at my breakfast bar, right? Just think about just in this room here, 100 people being in this actual room. That's a lot of people that you're talking to and that you're reaching, or that's 100 people who have watched your video. So don't look at it. Don't just despise the day of small things, because some people can talk to 1,000 people. And if one of those 1,000 people give their life to Christ, or say, wow, what must I do to be saved? Or who is this God they're speaking of? I want to know more. Do you know that heaven and Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit, they're all rejoicing from that one? So when you're kingdom minding and kingdom focused and you're talking about the goodness of God, I know we want to see more. Absolutely. That's just the human nature of us. But look at it like that. You know what? 25 people watch my live. 10 people watch my live. Think about it. My God. Out of those 10, out of those 50, out of those 1,000, out of those 2,000, perhaps somebody was touched. So that's the kingdom minded, the way that I think and look at things. So anyway, please go over and in her channel is again prophetic encouragement. Go over there and show her some support. You never know when you're going to hear something that may change your very life, that would take you on a different course. You needed to hear that. Just like y'all come up and say, oh my God, Lady T, that was confirmation. Oh my, you just never know what you might hear that could change the trajectory of your life. You just needed to hear it from that person. You just needed to hear it from the way she said it. That's why I love Jesus and was so awesome about you. He had many disciples. And so each disciple may have had a different take on their experience with Jesus. You know, Matthew was very descriptive, very detailed. I'm that way. I'm very analytical. Luke gave a doctor's or a physician's perspective. John did it, gave a love perspective. James was, very, talkative about how you speak and how you say things. So, I mean, you just learn how to receive things, and you get a different perspective. All of them were talking about what led up to the crucifixion of Christ, but they all had their own experience with Jesus. And see, that's the importance of working out your own soul salvation. It's about your life and whatever your experience is, and stop trying to make your experience somebody else's, because God is the same God, but he deals with us all totally different because he's sovereign and awesome like that. So again, go show her some love and support her. And that's who I wanted to shout out for this video. So anyway, let me go. I got to go and start up my day. Again, y'all have an awesome, productive day. Like I said, I'm going to be sticking and moving this week. I will be giving y'all a little bit more content this week, because I'm going to set myself up, like I said, with meal prepping this week. I just feel the urgency to do that. So I can just, again, I don't have to think about food. I'm getting my protein, my vegetables in, and most important, y'all, drink your water. And then also be safe out there, y'all. There's an outbreak of monkeypox, and it's not even about same gender loving couples. It's skin to skin contact. And I pray right now for all health workers who are having to deal with that, just like we're still having to deal with COVID. They're in very close proximity to these people who are infected, and they have to be careful. I mean, now, if a person has touched a surface and they have that virus, you can also catch it. If they're the fabric or clothing rubs up against you and that virus gets on your skin, you can be infected. So it is it's spreading, and please don't think, yeah, it may have started out same gender loving men who were intimate with each other, but now we see that it is spreading. Now children are getting it. And so, like I said, don't be absent or throw caution to the wind and say, oh, it's only for them. It only affects them. No, 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 no. It's affecting any and everyone now at this time, because now it's skin to skin contact. And like I said, you don't know where everybody and everyone is. It's almost going back when COVID first started. I mean, we have to be mindful of gas pumps, opening up doors. You just don't know who has walked into that establishment, and you're going in behind them, and they have that monkeypox viral infection. So again, y'all just be careful, and just be careful and just pray over yourself like we've had to do and continue to do with this corona. So anyway, that's it, and that's all. I love y'all so much. Again, thank you for your support. And like I said, I plan on perhaps starting memberships toward the end of the month. So be on the lookout for that channel membership. I got some really good ideas for the content that I will offer those members who subscribe to that. And again, not to separate my audience, but to perhaps give a different space for different type of content. So anyway, that's it. That's all. I hope y'all have an awesome day. I'll see y'all later on this week. I love you. God bless. And may the peace of the Lord be with you. Y'all have an awesome day. Bye.